Hey guys, Silvertorn here. Welcome back to Let's Play Battlezone. We have a lot of things to still take care of. Like finding this alien site to help us decipher that freaking relic we found. We're gonna get right into things though. Lunch!
The object we discovered when we first touched down on Mars confirmed the nagging feeling in the back of all of our minds. We knew the biometal wasn't natural. Someone or something had created it. Now we held an object that contained their complete historical record. Locked away within its enigmatic recesses were untold weapons and vehicles and countless anecdotes that would tell us who these people were and where they'd gone. For now, all we knew was a name, the Chthonians. But we had a new imperative. We had to explore every nook and cranny of the planet's surface. We had to learn everything that they knew. We became anthropologists uncovering a lost civilization whose knowledge could literally raise us amongst the gods, and whose weight could crush us forever.
Sky has discovered a structure built in the side of a Martian volcano. We need you to inspect the area from the ground and establish a perimeter around the structure that will shut down all possible CCA access points. Initial scouting parties have found that all of the gullies are heavily mined. Stay on the ridges to avoid these hazards. Good luck. Set to follow. Where's the power? Right behind you.
Alright, this mission is gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass because there really is not a lot of good things in the way of a proper base for everything we have. And as they mentioned, these little gullies are mines, so you do not want to go down into them. That said, we have another new vehicle in this one, which I'm going to show you guys soon enough.
Where's the power?
It is the armory. I will show you that quickly, but gotta get set up first. And this particular time around, we don't have a factory built ahead of time, so we're gonna have to build one. Let's get a few scavengers up. Armories are cheap though. Though the armory, as you saw there, kind of has just a catapult. The armory's entire thing is that it'll let you build repairs, ammo, nav points, and then weapon changes. And it can launch them to any point on the map. It might take some time to get there, but it can launch them to any point on the map. I don't think there's anything in particular I want to build from the armory quite yet. Let the recycler tank some damage, hopefully not lose a scavenger. Perfect. Oh, scavengers are so stupid. Alright, perfect. Build a factory now. Probably built that a little too soon. The factory. Now the unit factory sadly cannot be built next to where our current base is, but I can head back to where we started roundabouts and set it up there. Actually, I can just telco to Geyser. And it should go for the nearest Geyser. Now then, we need proper... That was a fun way to say it. We need proper defenses now, so I'm gonna... we have a choke point. I'm gonna build turrets because we have a choke point. Let's see. Yeah, we have choke points, so we can actually safely build turrets.
You're the boss. Recycler here.
Other than that, I would have preferred to be building razors, and is that a turret? That is a turret.
Building complete.
Oh, I do not want to deal with that. So long as it sets up at a safe point, I can mortar it, though.
Turret deployed.
So if it's going to set up right around there, I'll be fine.
Deployed. You're the boss. Unit factory online.
Luckily, though, it takes a little bit of time for a turret to set up and actually do shit.
Unit factory here.
Oh, we can build howitzers now. Howitzers are an interesting unit, but I'm going to worry about that later. For now, I'm just going to build a tank to help defend the factory. Alright, good. He managed to set up in time.
Unit complete.
Base under
Oh man. This particular mission, we're really supposed to be heading out forward, but for right now, I just want to get a good defensive setup because this mission, our mission objectives are to go to Beacon 1 and search for the instructor. Let's look at that Beacon 1 while we're at it. The volcano. Doesn't tell us jack shit. Doesn't tell us jack shit at all. So I'm just going to focus right now on getting things defended. Now you just notice our other supplies. We have pilots. We haven't really had to worry about it too much going forward, or too much coming up to this point. We might have to worry about it in the future. I'm going to pray that they can't actually attack us from behind. I don't think that they can, but I don't remember. And that's going to be worrying. I'm also going to want to build a howitzer at some point, though hopefully... Actually, is there any reason to build a howitzer in this? I don't think so. We're not going to be in a position where we're going to have to bombard a structure at a distance, I don't think. And if we are, I have mortars. So, let me show off the armory. I'm going to build a ammo, and I'm going to tell it to put it right there. And it'll launch up in the air, and it'll take some time to come down, but we'll be able to pick it up right where I placed it, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to have to start building up...
Base under attack.
Kill you. Okay, I killed it before it got set up properly. They're at least giving us a bunch of scrap in a local area to get to, and I'm going to need another ammo.
Building supplies. Ammo deployed.
I should really have you just build
Armory here.
a bunch of
Building
things
supplies.
out here that I can just
Repair
have
deployed.
handy at any point to
Armory
grab.
here. Building supplies. Ammo
Let's
deployed.
see. I kind of want to build another
factory
tank to protect the
Building
unit
underway.
factory, so I think I'll do that. And let's heal as well while I'm at it. Get up to full everything. Get our second tank soon, please. Oops, don't want that yet.
Who's next?
Defend the factory as well. I think I have enough here guarding this all. Actually,
Recycler here.
get a bit more scrap, and then I'm going to build a Razor Scout. Because I think the Scout... Oh, do I need to actually hold the structure, or do I just need to get there? I don't recall. I should go in there with the expectation I'm going to need to have to hold whatever's in that volcano. Man. Actually, is that a... That's just a scrap pile over there, right? Yeah, just scrap. Nothing too fancy to worry about down there. Hopefully they don't attack us from behind, because that would be bad. Like, really bad. I should build... What do I want to build to go in there with? I'm going to build light tanks to go in there with. Alright, they got more. You know what? I'm going to build a freaking howitzer at this rate. How are my defenses going? You know, the defense is holding on pretty good. You know what? Another turret, because I'm going to need them with how enthusiastically they are attacking me. 'Cause they are really enthusiastic with their attacking. I'm just going to build a freaking howitzer and bring it over here at this point, because why not?
Deployed.
Alright, let's set you up here.
You're the boss.
I see. Wow, you take a lot of ammo to kill you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just build a howitzer.
Turret deployed.
Nope. Nope. I say no. You are not allowed to scavenge that close to my base, sir. Which means... Do they have a base nearby? I do not know. I've never actually explored too much on this map before. I've usually gone right towards the end. I do not want to go that way. I wonder, I should be able to jump this. There are no mines down there. Did they see me? I don't think they saw me. Alright, is there a CCA base around here? It's another scavenger. And a fighter. First off, let's go to howitzer.
Building underway.
There's a turret. I think they're just all coming from off map, which would make sense. I don't think there's any base that we can properly destroy, so I'm gonna head back.
Unit complete. Show me the high ground.
Don't worry, howitzer.
Light 'em up.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you to follow me for now because I'm gonna want you to come towards the main base. The factory should be survivable because it has 2 tanks defending it. This area has a number of turrets and soon a howitzer. Howitzers, by the way, are basically their mortar units. They're turrets as well, like the Badgers here, and they only have mortars on them. Why this is going to be useful for us
Heading out.
is that mortars are incredibly long range.
Unit factory here.
I'm gonna go in with three
Building
light
underway.
tanks. My own tank and 3 light tanks.
Recycler here. Building unit.
Keep them
Unit
company.
complete. Building
Meanwhile,
underway. Armory here.
let's take a look at mortars. All I have is the MDM mortar.
Unit complete.
MDM mortar I do not want.
Armory here.
I have specials, thumper, and sight camera. Neither of those are going to be particularly useful, I don't believe. I don't remember what sight camera does. We have cannons. We only had the minigun and the stabber. Actually, let's build a sight camera. I need to remember
Building
what it does.
supplies. Weapon deployed.
And that there is why I wanted the frickin' howitzer, which is not deployed yet. Because the howitzer is really slow. Oh, good. There's the sight camera.
Big guns in position.
Give me sight camera. Give me sight camera. Ah, yes. This lets you see through things. This particular item is going to be very useful later on. Also uses ammo whenever it's on. And it doesn't. You can't just trigger it on and on by cycling through, since it has to use an ammo before it gives anything. I do need ammo now, so I'm gonna set down some ammo, and I'm gonna hope you're bombarding the enemy, because it looks like you're in a position to bombard the enemy. One more light tank I wanted.
Factory here. Building underway.
Yeah, one more light tank I wanted. What can I build for missed rockets, actually?
Unit complete.
The Hornet and the Tag Cannon. Rockets are actually interesting in how they lock on enemies, because there's a few different lock-on styles. There is
Building supplies.
a thermal tracking, a radar tracking. The Tag Cannon, I think you shoot with a like a little locator beacon, and if it hits, it shoots out a little swarm of rockets afterwards. Not gonna worry too much about that. Yeah, we should be good with these.
Bobcat here.
1-4.
Protecting unit.
And all of
Bobcat
them
here.
follow me. We're
Protecting
going in.
unit. Bobcat here. Protecting unit.
Alright. Like I said, the unit factory should be fine with just the 2 tanks protecting it.
Structures around the volcano, Commander.
Don't worry. I'm picking up plenty of structures. Plenty of structures. Just gonna wait for these bobcats to catch up to me. 1, 2, should there be 3? Where's the third? Man, that third one's slow.
Guarding friendly.
Man, that third one's slow. I'm gonna wait for all of them to come up to me before I head in there, because I just want to be prepared. That looks pretty alien to me.
There it is. Lieutenant Corbett, Grizzly 1 has found the structure. Good job, Commander. Recon the object and shut down all passages to the structure.
Let's see. Cyclops drone, functional labor robot. Loads all the biometals into Hephaestus for transport to the Omega Star Point, are essential to the factory's defense. Oh my. Magma intake. Interesting. So this must be a factory. Biometal factory. A special cargo ship.
Grizzly 1, you must hold that factory at all costs. Commander Eldridge and the 6th Platoon will supply reinforcements. Hold off the CCA until then. Collins out.
Oh, you heard him, boys. You heard him, boys. So we're just gonna build a bunch of turrets and bring them up here.
Building complete. Badger here. You're the boss.
Just build a bunch of things, reinforce ourselves as much as we can, because I'm expecting we're gonna be getting a bunch of attacking units from this particular area pretty quick.
Unit complete.
You get up here. Join me shortly. Actually, let's build a howitzer. Get a howitzer up here. That'll be really useful. Because this is the high ground. Pity we aren't fighting anyone named Anakin. Alright. First enemy, a flanker. Nothing too threatening, but he's going after our turrets. Our next enemy is coming up above us. Another flanker. Nothing too threatening so far. Luckily, the game is smart enough to only send a bunch of small things at you for now. So we actually need to move this howitzer up to here, I want. Because I would like this howitzer to be located up here. I think my other turret's coming up still. Yes, it is. And we could actually use the armory to launch supplies up here, but not worried about that too much. We're actually in a pretty good position, to be honest. I don't think they're going to be able to throw us out.
Started. Turret deployed.
I mean, we have to guard this. I'm going to go read more details on it now once I have this final turret coming up into position. I don't typically use howitzers too much, but I figured why not, since we could build them. Let's go read you. I want to read more details on this. I kind of had to stop because talkie time. Soil production facility of Strain 5 biometal. Special cargo ship, the Hephaestus, equipped with stealth technology, moves the biometal to another site for transport off Mars. This has kept the factory hidden from the Hidden Crown. Interesting. So apparently there's some sort of rivalry between the Chthonians, I believe the race was called. I believe this race is also heavily influenced by Greeks. There's a bunch of information about them, to be honest. So we're going to deal more with them later on, and I'm going to just keep building tanks.
Building underway.
Because why wouldn't I? Oh. Oh.
Unit complete.
That's fine. I can just do this all day. I can do this all day. You guys are not that threatening to me. I say that, but you've done a good number on me, and oof.
Big guns in position.
The mortar, by the way, is a unit I'm never going to personally get into because aiming the mortar is incredibly difficult. And I want to be aiming or shooting the turrets, not the...
Scavenger.
I don't really care if I lose the scavengers right now. Alright, I have to fall back. I have to fall back because I need
supplies.
ammo.
Repair deployed. Armory here. Building supplies. Ammo deployed. Armory here. Building supplies. Ammo deployed. Armory here. Building supplies. Repair deployed.
Ammo
Unit factory
depleted.
here. Building supplies. Ammo deployed.
Alright, I have no more ammunition left. For nothing. Actually, that is one thing I could potentially build, but that's going to use up my ammo really fast. But oh, hey, the mortar's firing.
Warning. Damage critical.
Grizzly 1, this is Commander Eldridge of the 6th Platoon. We're 10 minutes out.
Looks like that's the last of them, Commander. They probably realized the 6th was coming and turned tail.
Stay sharp, Corporal. Secure that factory until the 6th arrives.
Alright.
Armory here.
We're still in this, so I'm going to launch another AT
Building
stabber down
supplies.
here where I
Weapon
can grab it.
deployed.
We are now in a position where I can fight back again. Alright, I'm gonna call these tanks up here.
Rolling.
Let's set the light tanks.
Guarding friendly. I'm going. Guarding friendly. I'm going. Guarding friendly. I'm going.
Let's set 6 over
Sir. Protecting the flock.
here. Alright,
Yes,
perfect!
sir. Rolling.
Now we just need to wait for... See a little yellow thing on the map? That'll be the weapon I called in. I'm doing a lot of things fast, guys. This game is... There's a lot of history to this game. I wish I had more to talk about it, but it's more in-depth than I recalled at times. Alright, I can show you the double. You can link and unlink weapons if they are separate, but since I have 2 identical weapons, they fire both at the same time and use up a lot more ammo. But anything I hit by a double AT stabber is going to feel it. I should also build another scavenger because I lost the scavenger. And I'll build another scavenger on top of that because why not?
Construction started.
Hey turret! Hey turret! Hey
Building
turret.
complete.
Actually, I wonder.
Light 'em up.
Can
Incoming.
you hit him, I wonder? Alright, let's not worry about that because I got another buddy coming up this way. Well, I had a buddy coming up this way, but he's dead now. But yeah, there's a lot to go into with this game and Biometal and what it's about and the story as a whole, because this Wraith,
Out of
the
range.
Chthonians, that he's out of range of the howitzer is impressive, to be completely honest. But there's a lot of history with the Chthonians and everything and how they worked all of this together. I mean, the story starts off with your basic conspiracy space race. The Cold War was hot, but up in space where it's cold. But there is a lot of stuff like that, and it's kind of just... excuse me. Oh, man. Coughing. Not a good time to do coffee. It's kind of an aspect of the era, because just kind of what happened in that era. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to head back
Armory here.
to
Building
get a
supplies.
repair. I think there's a way that you can tell it to put it right on you, but I kind of don't want it right on me. I want all this stuff down here, and I should really just...
Ammo deployed. Ready to build. Building supplies.
build a bunch of these.
Bombers,
Ready to
Commander.
build.
They're headed toward the
Building
factory.
supplies.
We've got to pick them
Bomber?
up before they can get into range to destroy it. Leon.
Armory here.
Oh man,
Building
I got something
supplies.
leading me.
Ammo deployed.
Oh, there's the bombers.
Armory here.
Warning.
Ow, I ate that to the face.
Critical.
Try not to be in front of the bombers, because I will eat them to the face. Holy shit, that was painful. I don't know how I survived that rocket to the face. Whew. Yeah, that would have been bad if they got there. I'm gonna heal now. I'm gonna heal and re-armor, because it's all landing about now. I'm just gonna keep throwing them.
Building supplies. Repair deployed. Ready to build. Building
Whew.
supplies.
Alright,
Ammo
I'm once
deployed.
more in good condition.
Yes, sir. Rolling.
That was kind of terrifying. I literally just flew right into that rocket. That was actually 2 rockets if I remember how the bombers work.
Turret deployed.
Come on, lift up.
Commander Eldridge here. 6 is in your command.
Good work, Commander.
Whew.
Factory is secure.
That was a little hairy. A little more hairy than I expected. I'm gonna have to say a lot more of my thoughts in the debriefing when I can actually think and breathe, because the game is more intense than I remember, and I'm not as good at it as I'm just not that good at it. Like, I say I'm not good at a lot of games, but this one I'm legitimately not good at. But the briefing itself... sadly, we don't have a lot of information on the factory because it had a self-destruct that went off, but we got a bunch of information from it. Odd connections, yes, I was right, to these people in Greek mythology. Call themselves the Scythonians. Same name that the ancient Greeks called their gods. So they call it in people who knew Greek mythology. Going further onto things, the transport ship Hephaestus, which kind of makes sense. There's going to be a lot of references to Greek mythology and a lot of this stuff going on, which kind of goes back to the intro briefing about a mission ago. Mars, the Greek god. This is all going to be about Greek gods and how everything related in. The Sithonians are an interesting race, to be honest. But that'll be enough for this time, because next time we're going to have another mission to do, and I've been recording for far longer than I intended to. So we're going to have to off there. Next time we're going to look more into what these Sithonians are, be more archaeologists, and whatever the other word this guy used was. Later.